Good afternoon, everyone. This your main correspondent, Alan Taylor. We back in the broadcast room yet again. You know what I'm saying? Now we come to you with this cool joint right here. You know what I'm saying? We all know Akon had talked to Joe Budden. You know what I'm saying? They talking about how the women in Africa have, you know, their femininity level is at an all-time high. So, you know, let's see what's going on here. Let's go.
Talking about women, now it's paradise. Because you're not just dealing with beauty, you're also dealing with a different mentality. Like, women treat you like
the king you are.
Like a king. They're not competing with you. They're not fighting for equality. Because they understand that men and women could never be equal. They understand their roles. You know?
To that you say?
Not a goddamn thing.
You sucker. Yo, I'm going to go put some money in that jar. Go ahead.
I have some money going to the side for my Africa fund when I could get my shit over there.
I'm gonna go bless
and when
the
I
jar
get over
early.
there,
I'm gonna call you a bunch today.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna put him over there early, yo. This guy.
No, I mean that's a matter. It's a matter of understanding.
How are those roles defined there?
The roles are very defined. It's very clean. Like here, even if you say the word role.
Hey. See, that's the thing. You know, Africa and a lot of other countries over in that side of the world, man, they're still rolling traditionally in a lot of ways. You know, people tend not to want to accept it over here in America because we opened this place up. You know, it's all just all over the place. It's all over the place over here. But a lot of places in other countries are still maintaining the old school ways, and their societies are thriving because of that. You know, and thriving doesn't necessarily always mean, a bunch of money all the damn time. You know, that's not what thriving is necessarily about. But let's keep going.
Role to a woman here to get a 50. That's true. Just use the role. Yo, play your role, let me play mine. Role? What the fuck you mean play my role? Like, everybody has a role. There's infrastructure to life. And if a woman doesn't understand her position and the role that she play in life, everybody's confused. How can a man and a woman play the same exact role? Where's the balance? Right? So in Africa, it's very clear. The woman plays the role of a woman. Okay? God installed love, emotions, and compassion in a woman because as a motherly figure, those things have to be instilled.
Nurturing.
Right. This is why women catch so much feeling so quick. This is why they can endure so much pain and still be there. That loyalty, all that comes with them naturally. They think that we treat them like shit. No.
I'm looking at the camera. I was about to say, everybody, this is Mr. Akon.
Right.
And say it, and Antoine agrees.
No, but guys, at the end of the day,
I agree.
At the end of the day, it's true.
So I'm gonna give you a little push.
Now the man.
I'm gonna give him something too.
All right. So, as a woman, her role is to support the man.
I agree.
The man, we are the kings and the divine of this universe. A woman can never compare to the man.
All right. Before we get too deep off in it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is how it's always been up until now. And now that we are in this this new age of thinking, or however people want to try to put it, everybody wants to try to put round holes in the square pegs and all. It's just it's just too much. You trying to put things in place that they're not meant to go. And then we're sitting here wondering why everything is unbalanced. There's the yin and yang is off. The whole situation is off because everybody trying to be in positions that they weren't meant to be in, and just wholeheartedly, you know what I'm saying? When it comes down to talking about, families and things like that, and that's just the basic truth, that's just the basic truth. But let's keep this thing moving. Here we go.
Man, they have to understand that here in America, the women don't create life; they support the creation of life.
Man, somebody just broke that down.
The man is who create life.
Every time I say it, they laugh at me.
Man, we're gods. We the ones that create life.
No, to women, I'm saying, this conversation.
Right.
I just said it to you
So,
the other day. Y'all
and
laughed
let
at
me give you an example of the science of it. A man right now can create life without a woman, but a woman can't create life without a man. If I wanted to create life right now without a woman, I would just shoot my sperm, put it in the incubator, and just give it 9 months, even maybe less with today's science, and a baby will be born. A woman can't do that. So men, we are the creators of life in actuality.
That's cool and all, but I think whoever designed that system designed it for the act of the togetherness.
The union.
Yeah.
Y'all missing the point.
And that's what I was speaking
Y'all
to.
missing the point.
Yeah, and that's on old Joe over there. You know what I'm saying? He's shuffling. You know, yeah. But I mean, basically, you know, the point is that, you know, a lot of people, you know, nowadays, you know, due to the fact that over here, you know, in our culture and stuff like that, you know, a man has been so diminished down to just a piece of flesh and just something that's just here, while everything else is important. Hell, even the insects are more important than a man is. But yet and still, they want men to go out here and work in the sewer system, mine the coal. They want men to go out here and build the skyscrapers. They still want you to, you know, cut the grass. They still want you to, you know, keep taming the planet. They still want you to keep, you know, having everything in line and having structure and having proper things in place for everybody else to live and have fun and do their thing and whatever else they want to do. But, you know, you as a man have been reduced down to just, like I say, just a piece of flesh to be used and torn down. And, you know, it's time to replace this man here now. Now, let's get another one in there. It's time to replace. You know, let's replace this motherfucker. You know, and that's just the basis of it. You know.
The point is, the men have lost the idea of the power they actually possess.
Thank you.
And passed it to the woman. Here in America, the men are afraid of their power.
So this is where I'm gonna give you a little pushback, and they'll tell you,
right,
I'm on your side. 90%.
You know, push it back.
Yeah, push it back. Don't cop, please, at the front.
What happens in America, though, to your point, is the men are dropping the ball. So how you said, women are supposed to support the men. If you ain't got nothing to support, nigga, now I got to stand on my own too and become the man. It's unfortunate in our society.
No, but you don't have to become what you already are. See, let me explain something.
No, I'm saying the women have to become the man.
But what I'm saying is, it makes it unfair for the woman to have to play the role of a man.
Indeed.
Yeah.
That's a lot of their argument.
But they have.
Right. So what I'm saying is, until the man mans up.
True. Right.
The imbalance is always going to be there.
True.
Because the moment you allow the woman to take your role, she has every right to say that she's equal to you.
And that is what they're saying.
And
that's what they're saying.
Right, because the man ain't manning up.
And
so now
a lot of that is by design. Again, it's been that way by design.
I mean, you can claim it and blame it on design, but it ain't like you don't know better.
Yeah, it's still been.
It don't take history to know that you got to man up and take care of your responsibility.
Over the past 6 months, we have been investigating as well as exposing.
You know, and that's just it. I definitely agree with it, especially that last little bit right there. You know, that they were talking about. You know,
talking about women. That's not
especially that last little bit at the end. You know, yeah, manning up out here is definitely a situation that collectively together, you know, all the men in the West need to come together on this. You know, we need to set aside this little, you know, fake racial and all. It's not necessarily fake, but it's not the main deal at the moment. Because let's just keep it real. Who's putting all these crazy laws in place? You know, to hinder and do all this and that, and you know, yeah. And then a lot of men, you know, we just don't have a brotherhood like we really should anymore, like men of previous generations used to have. You know, it was a solid understanding, you know. I mean, Jesus Christ. Even back in the day when you had an overwhelming amount of racism, there still was a certain level of respect from men to men, you know, especially if you was a hardworking man, you did what was right, you tried to do the best that you possibly could to be the best human that you could, you still got a certain level of respect. You know, it is what it is. But that's just the bottom line of it, you know, and you know, it's sad to say that we don't have the brotherhood over here that we should have as men, you know, collectively together, especially in I guess what they like to call it now, the community. You know, I guess that's what they call it now. Who knows? But it is what it is, man. You know, Akon said it. He broke it down. It's just the truth of the matter. You know, please like, share, subscribe. Show me some love at all times. Please hit that like button out there. Please hit that like button for me. So, you know, it definitely does help with the algorithm. So, you know, I can get my videos in the circulation and good rotation. And like I said, like I always say about this time, that, my friends, is the bottom line.